Hello, fellow Japanese nationalists that are actually Filipino, and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 Foreignables A to Z, where today, in the new and updated Foreignables list for No Compromise, No Surrender, we will be circling back to A. Now, does that literally ruin the entire thing of Foreignables A to Z? Yes. Has the A to Z order been ruined many times before already? Yes as well. Like, the series isn't even like A to Z anymore, it's just playing every Foreignable and feeling some amounts of pain. So yeah, today we will be playing Austronesia, for which we will be playing the Philippines, a country that has gotten a new focus tree in this new DLC. Alright, Austronesia. What do we have to do for Austronesia? Okay, that's weird. I'm searching up Austro, and it's not showing up. Nothing is showing up here. I'm looking at a list of the new Foreignables that someone on my server made. Thank you very much, by the way. And it says that literally every path leads to Austronesia. So the end of this path, Masters of the Pacific, might actually make it so that our name becomes Austronesia. It says the Commonwealth of the Philippines will gain a new flag and name. So yeah, I'm just gonna trust that this is going to turn us into Austronesia here. And so we can either choose to go communist, we can choose to go non-aligned and fascist and democracy here, I believe. The thing is, I also know that there's other Foreignables of the Philippines, so maybe we can knock some of them out as well in this one video. Actually, I did kind of talk about this path in the last video, the Hispanic Empire path. I think that would be pretty interesting to do. Let's do that, actually. Commonwealth of the Philippines. This will give us 0.05 more political power gain, which is literally breadcrumbs, but whatever, and give us a temporary construction boom, which gives us 25% construction speed for a year, which is pretty good. And also now, since the new update, we also start in the US faction, the American Commonwealth. Very interesting. So basically, if we get into any trouble, we literally have, I don't know, the biggest industrial power in the world to help us. So I think that's pretty good. Well, that is until we, cooperate with them. That might kind of strain the relations between us and the US. Just a theory. Oh yeah, and also, it wouldn't be HOI4 Foreignables A to Z without looking at our terrible national spirits before we even start. Great Depression. Holy shit. Okay, so no political power gain, no resource gain efficiency, consumer goods factories 50%, minus 25% construction speed, and joint faction tension limit 100%. Wow. Island Nation is actually 2 positive buffs for once. Philippine Army. Holy shit. Minus 80% army experience gain, minus 50% recruitable population, minus 90% factory output, minus 50% dockyard output, plus 40% training time, and minus 20% daily command power gain multiplier. Now, I don't say this lightly, and I'm not joking, this is not hyperbole. This is, I think, the worst army focus anyone in the game starts with, and it's not even a joke. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna have quite the challenge ahead of us today, and apparently the US can also soon lower our autonomy. Oh my god, everything is hell. I don't think there's one positive aspect about playing this, other than the fact that we're in the American faction. That is literally the only thing. I mean, at least we do have a decent core population. 13 million isn't really that bad by any means. Shameless shill time. Please subscribe to my channel to feed my ego and for me to see the number go up. Thank you. Back to the video. And remilitarization of Rhineland and the Turkish Straits were also remilitarized. And yeah, the United States changed our autonomy level from colony to satellite state. Oh god. So yeah, that's not very reassuring. And yeah, we've completed the Commonwealth of the Philippines. We are going to align ourselves with Japan. I think we have a pretty good justification considering the US just cucked us. I don't really like how Daddy USA is treating me so far. I don't really appreciate it. United States changed our autonomy level from autonomy satellite state to KX colored puppet. Why the fuck are we bringing Kaiser Redux into this? This mod really needs to fix the fact that the puppet names are just like wrong, because I just don't even know what this means at all. What does KX colored puppet mean? Our level of autonomy was decreased apparently though, so that's great. Yeah, that's kind of bothering me actually. For this video, I'm gonna turn off the mod. I don't know how the universal colored puppets mod somehow conjured Kaiser Redux out of nothing like a demon, but it's fine. Ah yeah, I should have figured actually. I genuinely don't know why I thought that would work. I mean, we didn't really do anything, so like that's not that big of a deal if we have to restart. But yeah, no, the actual color of the Philippines is super nice though. This is such a good color. All right, well, you know what the deal is. Commonwealth of the Philippines again. Aligned with Japan. Our geologists have found a number of promising resource deposits, and it's just coal. That's coal. You can't fool me. That is just coal. Like this video, it's just coal, man. Don't even try to hype it up. All right, now that we've done aligned with Japan, we'll now leverage the peso. This will actually give us 3 civilian factories, 1 dockyard, and 2 infrastructure, which is damn good. Now, of course, the United States is not gonna be happy because they're never happy, but it's fine, whatever. It's not like our entire existence hinges on their opinion of us. And yeah, just like that, we have 11 factories now. Pretty good here. And now we will do encourage Japanese investment, which gives us 2 more civilian factories again and 1 more naval dockyard. Now, is it rational to be siding with the goddamn Empire of Japan just because you're a bit angry with the United States? Maybe not, but that's what I want to do. And actually, Japan's the Japanese shogunate now. Interesting. So they're going the non-aligned path. They're going for the revere the emperor, destroy the traitors path. I mean, it is going to end up in them invading China, don't get me wrong, because all of their paths lead to that, but you know, it's an interesting change of pace. Actually, we can reduce the Philippine army debuffs by 75% for factory output and 50% for dockyard output just by doing National Defense Act. Wait, it says taking focuses down the aligned USA or aligned Japan paths will reduce the time this focus takes down to a minimum of 35 days. Oh, I see. So the more paths I do in these branches, the less days that this is going to take, because this is going to take 105 days, which I guess is kind of unreasonable. I guess we'll do rebuild the Sacdalistas, which gives us daily democracy support minus 0.15 for a year, which is pretty good, I think. You know, democracy le bad. I'm le HOI4 YouTuber, haha. Oh yeah, I don't know who needs to hear this. We have 2 research slots. Wow, the surprise of the century, isn't it? All right, so now that we've done rebuild Sacdalistas, damn, it still takes 105 days for National Defense Act? Damn. Oh, I see. Wait, it's only these focuses with the watch, isn't it? That makes sense, actually. So yeah, let's do National Fiscal Policy, which reduces our Great Depression debuffs by giving us more daily political power and more construction speed. Yeah, let's do that, actually. And the Kumal Khanate has capitulated. A moment of silence, please. All right, I think that's enough. We are producing 3 guns per week. 3 guns per week. That is impressive in its own way, you know? Never mind, it still takes 105 days for National Defense Act. What is going to reduce this? Whatever, I'm going to keep reducing the effects of Great Depression here, giving us more political power gain and less consumer goods by doing a reduce unnecessary expenditure. You know, Mr. Manuel Quezon has to spend a bit less money on his commissions, and like, we'll be fine. Partido Sacdalista holds rally. The Partido Sacdalista today held one of its greatest rallies in recent times, promising to offer a strong alternative to the government of Manuel Quezon. Yeah, those unnecessary expenditures on Steam games is kind of catching up to him, I think. Yeah, let's do good for them. Yeah, whatever. All right, next we're gonna do basic welfare, which gives us more recruitable population, more monthly population, and more base stability. All right, now we finished all the clock focuses. Does that mean that now it's only gonna take 35 days? No, 105 days. What? How does this still take 105 goddamn days? What, do I have to do like the pegging focus here? No, I don't want to peg anyone. Is it actually gonna take 105 days, or is this like a bit? Are they like joking with me? No, it's apparently gonna take 105 days. This is lunacy. Then what do these clocks mean? What do they mean? Yeah, I guess we'll do Quezon City here, which gives us 2 more civilian factories once again. Now that we've done Quezon City, we will now do Quezon City Campus, which gives us 1 more research slot. And now that we've done Quezon City Campus, actually, we need more focuses with clocks down here. Gee, guys, do you think these ones are going to reduce the time? Hopefully they do, because I don't want to do a 105-day focus. Oh, wait, this one is apparently going to reduce it by 35 days. Anti-Hacendados. How about pro-Hacendados? This one also reduces by 35 days. I want to see, what does Hacendados mean even? This one gives us 2 civilian factories, but this one is more like aligned with what we're trying to do, right? With like aligning with Japan. Anti-Hacendados. The rich landed elite inherited from the Spanish colonial era. Oh, okay, I guess those are the Hacendados. So yeah, kill the Hacendados, hang them from the balls, you know, do all that shit. Whatever gets me to glaze Japan even more than I already have. Like, I'm glazing Japan more than an anime fan right now, which is really saying something. Partidos Cadel, I don't care. Yeah, just go for it. You don't have to tell me every time. This is not a classroom. You don't have to raise your hand, tell me, oh, can I go protest? Yes, you may, okay? Okay, so to reduce National Defense Act to 35 days, I'd have to go all the way down to here, and I would have to do 5 focuses in this section to do this focus. So, you know what? I'm just gonna do it now. National Defense Act, 70 days, whatever. Oh my god, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. At this point, you're making me want to go democratic. Why can we get San Miguel Brewery as one of our industrial concerns? Your world made better. Is that actually their slogan? My goodness, it actually is. How much did San Miguel Brewery pay Paradox Interactive for this? Well, yeah, we'll do election overturned. God, we're actually producing guns now. That's incredible. The Philippines are truly great. Okay, so we've done election overturn. Partidos Lista questions election results. We're doing a bit of a 2020 Donald Trump here, assuming this is like an event chain. Next, we're gonna do Luzon Transport, which gives us 3 building slots. And there you go. Judiciary overturns election, and now the PS will become the ruling party. And now we are the non-aligned Philippine with Emilio Aguinaldo as our leader. Now that we've done Luzon Transport, we will now do Hispanidad Filipina, which makes it so I think we can send volunteers to Spain, which, I mean, I don't think the Philippine Scout Division. Let's see how strong the Philippine Scout Division is, shall we? So 5 Ranger battalions, an engineering company, a Ranger, and artillery. Wow, truly the peak of divisions. Also, I never thought I would do this. I might have to research some ships, right? So that I can actually, like, you know, send people to places. Probably a good idea. And unlike Japan, like, where I didn't really have to build that big of a fleet because they already start with quite a big one, I'm gonna have to build my fleet from 0. This is gonna be a nightmare for me. All right, now that we did Hispanidad Filipina, we will now send volunteers to probably the nationalists, right? Like, what's the other one? Freedom and Liberty? Gross, disgusting. All right, next let's do textile mills, which gives us 2 more civilian factories to work with. And Italy is somehow at war with France, have lost already, and now, yeah, Regno del Sud is a French puppet. What? Italy, what the fuck are you doing? It's 1938, and now we're gonna going to do militarize the constabulary, which gives us less training time, more recruitable population, and more factory output as well. And next we're going to do Philippine division, which gives us more factory output and less training time. And a Treaty of Roma. Okay, let's see how Europe is now. French Italy, yeah, that's not supposed to exist. Yugoslavia, I mean, okay, well, the Balkans are a lost cause. We don't talk about the Balkans. Poland is green. Somehow Carlos Spain is taking over. But now we're going to do land reform, which gives us less consumer goods. Yep, the Spanish directory was killed. They shouldn't impede us too much, but yeah, Carlos Spain is definitely going to win the civil war there. And now we will do Philippine scouts, which gives us less training time and less attrition. Holy shit, we trained our first division. I'm so proud. All right, now that we've done Philippine scouts, we'll do Philippine military academy, which gives us more army experience gain, more max planning factor, and more daily command power gain multiplier, and one research slot as well. Finally, we're becoming somewhat of a competent country. And Germany has declared war on a bunch of people in Europe here. They're now at war with France, Italy, the Balkans, Romania, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. I think they're kind of f***ed. But now we're going to do the Philippine Army Orchestra, which gives us 15% more division organization, somehow. Nothing organizes an army more than a guy with a giant tuba. And now a lot of the dominions have broken from the crown. It's because the UK is communist. Now the 10-year training plan, because it's probably going to take 10 years for us to build an actual, like, competent army. It's going to give us more army experience gain, less training time, more recruitable population factor, and more daily command power gain multiplier. And Warsaw has fallen. Okay, so Germany is actually pushing into Poland quite well. Yeah, they're dealing with Europe quite well right now, actually. I'm surprised. Okay, I need the Spanish Civil War to end eventually here. I mean, it looks like it's gonna end very soon. I need it to end to keep doing my path. I mean, I've been fixing all the other, like, 99 problems in my country, but, like, come on. All right, next we're gonna do Revolutionary Regrets, which gives our army more organization regain, more entrenchment speed, less stability, less master ideology drift, more hot acclimatization gain factor, and more daily support for unaligned. All right, now we're gonna do Royal Exiles, in which we get a bunch of people from the Spanish royal family into our country. I mean, I'm assuming it's a completely different dynasty from whatever's going on here in Carlos, Spain. Also, I don't think the Spanish Civil War is supposed to, you know, keep on going until 1940. They're really edging me right now, man. And also, Germany declared war on, holy shit, you also declared war on the Benelux and Sweden too? Yeah, you're fucking Germany. You're completely done. And there we go. The Carlos have finally won in Spain in March 1940. I mean, I'm assuming this path will lead us to killing them, but I'm glad they're finally done now. And Switzerland throwing so hard right now. What are you doing? And the Soviet-French Pact. Oh, it's so over. Hitler just going to bunker at this point. It's just not worth it. All right, now that we've done Royal Exiles. Oh, actually, I didn't even have to wait for the end of the Civil War to do Hispanic overtures. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, let's do Hispanic overtures. I completely threw, actually. And it will unlock relations with Hispanic nations' decisions. Alright, so now that we've done Hispanic overtures, we can now propose treaties of mutual assistance with the entirety of South America, you know, that speaks Spanish, obviously. Oh, and also Haiti for some reason. Haiti just included, you know, they just want to be part of the gang. And now, I'm assuming if I improve relations with literally all of these countries, then they will be more likely to accept. And also, another thing that was pointed out is Chile isn't involved in this list for some reason. Kind of don't know why. Haiti is included, but not Chile. It's kind of weird. All right, now while we're improving relations with literally the entire American continent, excluding these two goobers up here, we will now do, okay, probably not War of Independence just yet. We will now do Bill of Rights, which gives us more political power, more war support, and more stability as well. And the Spanish monarchy has been restored, but a much better monarchy is about to be restored here if everything goes right. Spanish monarchy is, like, cool, but, like, the Filipino monarchy just sounds so much cooler. No offense, Spain, but you're just never going to be the Philippines. But yeah, now our relations with South America and Central America should be max. We should start trying to send a mutual assistance treaty. I guess we'll start with Argentina. Great start. Bolivia. Okay, Bolivia signs. Colombia. Nope, Colombia says no. God. All right, well, two of the strongest countries have already said no. This is not promising. Ecuador. Okay, Ecuador joins. El Salvador. El Salvador joins. Guatemala. Guatemala doesn't. It might be over. Honduras? No? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for a political power to come back. That is so bad. That is so bad so far, though. Oh my god. I just realized while waiting for a political power to come back, all of our relations are gonna fall again anyway. It's looking bleak, guys. It's looking very, very bleak. But yeah, now that we've done Mindanao transport, we will probably now do, let's see. I mean, this one has the American Eagle on it, so it's probably not the one that we want to go for. But actually, instead, we are probably going to do self-reliance defense, because it does give us 2 more military factories, gives us a chief of of army and also gives us 10% more factory output. Let's ask Mexico, even though they're definitely gonna say no because they're goddamn Soviet Republic. Yeah. Nicaragua? Okay, they signed. That's cool. We're getting like all the riffraff. I don't think we've gotten a single strong country on our side. But now that we've done self-reliance defense, okay, I do really want to do War of Independence. Okay, let's see. Because I can't beat the United States. That's impossible. But do they have any conditions here? The United States will take the decision to get a white peace with the Philippines if we successfully defend ourselves for a year. I think that's pretty good, actually. And if they just accept, we just become free and like they don't really deal with us. Let's also propose a treaty with Panama. Panama does not sign. Peru. Peru signs it. Because this focus is going to create a faction with all the people that we have sent an offer to and have accepted. So we can just wait on the war for now. Let's say open borders here, which gives us more compliance growth speed. Let's send an offer to Uruguay. Uruguay doesn't sign it. And German Reich declared war on the Kingdom of Spain. Holy shit, Spain. Germany's not even the biggest of your concerns. How the f are you losing to Portugal? And France declared war on Argentina Regionaria. Look at that. Look, imagine if you had joined my very cool faction. I could have defended you, Argentina, but now you're gonna get Franced. Let's send an offer to Venezuela. Venezuela doesn't sign. Yep, no one likes us. What's the point of any of this? Yeah, Spain just capitulated. That is so pathetic. That is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, you don't deserve a kingdom, Spain. El Salvador is getting invaded by Mexico. Were they one of the ones who accepted our offer or not? Well, probably not. Everyone refused our offer. Cuba. Cuba signs it. That's good. Dominican Republic doesn't sign. We're really getting desperate now. Haiti, Belize, Jamaica. That is so bad. Haiti signs it. And yeah, Mexico is literally invading all of Central America. Gee, I wonder who could have prevented that happening. We can send an offer to Belize. I mean, yeah, they're still independent. Yeah, sure. Belize doesn't sign. Jamaica. Jamaica doesn't sign. You know, I'm just so doomer pilled at this point. War of Independence, man. And let's see if they just accept. If not, I think we can survive for a year. I think we just have to build a few coastal ports here and there. I think we'll be fine. United States fights to regain control over us. Yeah, that's fair, honestly. They have declared war on us, and now we are in a faction with a lot of the countries. Wait, is that all the countries that accepted? I feel like there was a bit more, even though everyone refused. Is this it? Is this actually it? This is pathetic. And now we can do Reino de Filipinas, which unlocks decisions for us to propose unification with faction members and force integrations of Hispanic nations. And also makes it so Juan III becomes our new leader, the Navy King. Okay, so he's like my arch nemesis then. All right, let's see if we can hold on for a year. I'm thinking that we can. It's probably not that difficult. And all my allies want to join, but it's fine, really. I don't want them to all die. Oh, although the United States launched a military intervention against the Philippines to overthrow the new government, this plan has not proven successful. Yeah, you haven't even tried. Oh, okay. Well, they signed a white peace. Not even a year passed. United States, you didn't even try. What's wrong? Are you even more demoralized than I am? Damn, the United States just went full doomer. They didn't even try, and they're like, no, it's fine. Okay, you can have independence. Like, at least throw me one naval invasion. Now I feel kind of bad. Damn. Hey, all right, pal? Are you feeling good? You had an excuse to invade a place. That's like that's like what you love to do. Uruguay joins a little entente instead of my faction. That's incredible. I'm so salty. I'm genuinely so salty. I could have had Urugoat in my faction. All right, now we have Reino de Filipinas and Juan III as our leader. Damn, he kind of has drip though. He kind of has it on. But yeah, that unlocks decisions to do propose unifications with Bolivia and stuff. And actually, we can also claim the Hispanic countries as our territory and actually core them too. Propose unification with Peru, or should I? Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, they love us. Yeah, I'm telling you, Peru better fucking accept, man. Peru accepts unification. There we go. Do we court them immediately? We do. Holy shit. Wait, that's so good. And actually, now our name is just the Hispanic Empire. And we can also claim the Kingdom of Spain as Hispanic territory. Kingdom of Spain. Oh, yeah, you still exist here. Damn, if they didn't die to Portugal, I probably could have claimed all of this as territory. God damn it. Wait, I'm actually so angry about that now. And we inherit the entire Peruvian army as well, of course. And you know what? We're gonna start sending our army abroad here because we are going to start doing some funny little invasions. And I have a lot of factories available. What I don't have a lot available is steel. We have no steel at all. So we are not going to be able to produce that many guns until we get ourselves some steel in South America. And we have such a big army. I mean, it's probably all fodder divisions, but like, damn, we have such a big army now. 52 divisions. Actually, Bolivia is coming to a war with Paraguay for a while, and I've just been ignoring them. Maybe I should join that. And it's going to allow me to go to war with the Mexican Soviet Republic as well. So that's kind of juicy. And sure enough, our leader is indeed an admiral. Great. Fantastic. Leader of the Hispanic Empire by day and admiral by day as well, I guess. He doesn't really do that much at night. All right, next let's do War of the Ocean. oceans here, giving us more dockyard output, more naval max range factor, and 2 more naval dockyards. Actually, let's ask for unification with Ecuador right now. Never mind, they refuse. Let's gain an annex war goal on them real quick. I mean, we're training up our army, but the best training is actual combat experience. Oh, that's right, the Monroe Doctrine. These are capitals outside the Americas. Okay, yep, they're definitely gonna cuck us. You know what? Join our faction again. We're not gonna be able to integrate Ecuador, but it's fine. Ecuador doesn't have that many people anyway. Yeah, I'm prepping up a naval invasion, and as soon as it's ready, we're going to join in on the war against Mexico. Also, nothing is happening in Asia in terms of Japan and China. They are not invading China at all. And also, Hungary did an Austria-Hungary thing here. They're also at war with the Little Entente and also Germany. Like, holy shit, look how surrounded they are. I'm surprised they're still alive. All right, now that we've done war for the oceans, this will do mandatory conscription, 2% more recruitable population. All right, we're at war with Mexico now. Oh, we don't have the naval dominance. Yeah, I still don't really know how to get naval dominance, to be honest. I'm assuming I just need more ships here. I mean, our control ratio does go up to an extent, but there's like a cap, and we need 500. I'm pretty sure Turkey just joined the Axis at literally the worst moment. Why would you do that right now? Oh, mandatory conscription has been completed. Now Mexico declared war on Colombia, and it seems they're in our faction now because they're blue. Yeah, and we can also invite Panama too. Oh, wow, great. Wait, that's so good. Propose unification with Colombia. God damn it. Okay, maybe I was being a bit too bold there. But yeah, now that we've invited Panama as well, actually, how's the naval dominance looking? It's still 407. God damn. Actually, wait, I think the reason we don't have 500 is just because we've split it in two, because we're trying to naval invade them from here, right? But now that Colombia's in our faction, we can naval invade from, wait, they don't even have a port. Okay, hold on. Let's build them a port. Let's build them a port like here, and then from Cundinamarca, we can actually just naval invade using one sea zone with all of our fleet. Okay, well, let's also invite Venezuela as well. Actually, let's propose unification with Panama. Panama refuses. God damn, everyone hates us so much. Venezuela accepts unification. Look at them. This is like the worst Hispanic empire of all time. We're like a Hispanic empire with like no riz, like whatsoever. We cannot convince anybody. Oh, and actually, why wait for the port to be completed, actually, when I can just send my fleet over here? Yeah, wait, hold on. Now I'm actually using my 2 brain cells. And next, we're going to do offshore patrol, which gives us more dockyard output and 2 more naval dockyards as well. Treaty of Paris. Oh, France capitulated. Oh, shit. Wait, what? 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 Oh, wait, it's the Union of Britain, isn't it? I bet they had something to do with this, definitely. Oh, I see. Okay, I was going to say, how the did Germany come back from the dead? Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I certainly didn't see this coming. Damn, maybe Turkey had some elite ball knowledge here. Let's naval invade and hopefully land. And they're actually defending the coast. Oh, we cannot force attack, unfortunately. But let's see if the shore bombardment's enough. Yeah, it's probably gonna fail here. It's too red. God damn, when's the last time I failed a naval invasion? That's embarrassing. Okay, so that was pretty bad. No, my Hispanic territory, Brazil, what are you doing? No, that's my precious. Are they at war? They're at war with Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria, Finland, and Argentina. Interesting. Oh, wait, Treaty of Berlin. What? Wait. Oh, no. What is that? I mean, they were on the verge of taking Germany, but Portuguese France is also a thing. That's like a fucked up Vichy France. British France as well. German Reich has been, like, relegated to Stockholm and Östergötland. What is going on here? It's a cursed-ass world. Let's try a naval invasion again, and this time, let's try not to fail. And also, we have 5 divisions on this, and I'm telling you, this better work. All right, force attack as well. Come on, we have literally everything in our favor here. Landing number 1 succeeded. That's good. Let's try to get another port here, and there we go. Let's flood in our entire goddamn army, the Filipino hordes that are mostly actually South Americans, but shut up, don't ruin the moment. Yeah, Mexico has a lot of divisions. Our army's gonna have to lock in a bit here. Oh, if only we had planes too, but we do not have anywhere near enough resources to get some planes. And next, let's do battalion combat teams, which gives all infantry and motorized and mechanized more self-attack, more hard attack, and more piercing, and also does the same for cavalry. Oh, we're getting pushed back. Hold on. This is kind of bad here. We are not locking in. Okay, we still have ports, thankfully, but let's stop pushing for a bit. Yeah, we lost 231,000 in this push. This is not good. And next, we'll do the army to the Philippines, which gives us more factory output and more recruitable population factor. Okay, so I think the plan right now is just to hold this line and do another naval invasion here into Guatemala and maybe try to cut them off. Okay, you know what? Let's produce some planes. Just import a bunch of resources. That is how desperate I am for an air force. Okay, the Mexicans keep recklessly pushing into us. That is good. That is where we want them right now. Yes, Mexico, lose all of your manpower. Do it. And next, let's do PT boat development here. It's a naval focus, so it has no rights, so I'm not going to read its description or what it does. Yeah, I'm focuses. Yeah, what about it? I discriminate against some focuses. Next, let's do Mosquito Fleet, which gives us light hull, production cost minus 15% and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain the focus. It's not like that's my job in the video pretty much. I mean, I still haven't even set up the naval invasion yet, but Mexico just keeps pushing into this unpushable tile and they're just killing themselves really. And they finally stopped actually right as I was talking about it. Now we're gonna plot a naval invasion here. Oh, and the United States has declared war on Mexico. Okay, that's pretty much a death warrant for them. And Mexico did join the British Communist Alternative. Oh, I have to go to Britain. I'm gonna have to go to UK. I'll have to march my ass to Europe then. Also, Japan is kind of doing stuff. Yeah, in the Pacific still. Nothing in China. They're not doing their only job. All right, let's do a naval invasion as well. I'm surprised they can still garrison ports when they're being attacked by both us and the United States. Alright, yeah, we've cut them off here. Yeah, quite a big surroundment here. Let's just keep pushing up north. And yeah, that's 12 divisions completely done there. And yeah, the United States is taking most of Mexico. Unfortunate. And the Mexican Soviet Republic naval invaded us here. Oh, I didn't even realize. Wow. I'm actually impressed with their performance here. Okay, you know what we really do need though right now? We need rubber and aluminum and we need to invade Singapore. We desperately need Malaya like right away. Because right now our big problem is that we can't really produce an air force of any kind without trading out of our ass for it. Oh my god, they're flooding in divisions here. How many divisions does this faction have? 15 million fielded manpower. Holy shit, at most at least, but that's still a lot. Yeah, 457 to 1,590 divisions. That's insane. Yeah, not even our trade is working out right now. Nothing is working out because like everyone's at war. This is bad. Sudamérica Regionaria. Oh, they're communists now. We're also being invaded from down there. How many people are in this faction? The British Communist Alternative. Or do they actually have no other fronts to push on? Is that why they're being so aggressive with us? I think it is. I'm probably gonna need some tanks too, but the resources, once again, I need more resources. Also, I'm completely out of coal and I can't get any goddamn coal as well. This is bad. This is, I know I've been saying this like over and over again. This is very bad situation I'm in right now. Absolute coal situation, genuinely. Not to mention, they're also sinking all my convoys too because I'm at war with the British. Oh, this is a nightmare. And they also poached my fucking units while I was getting back. I might just lose this. Everything just keeps getting worse and worse. I need Austria-Hungary to kill this faction ASAP. Could they? Honestly, actually, now I think about it, could they? Could they really? God, this faction's massive. It is so big once you look at the map. Oh my god. This is like atomic bomb versus coughing baby type situation. I can't build more factories either because the coal deficit's already in the shitter right now. Guess I'll build infrastructure instead. Like, tell me this isn't the saddest thing you've ever seen. The only people I can get steel from are Austria-Hungary, which is on the other side of the world, and Japan, which Japan is probably more realistic to get steel from because it's actually pretty close. I need Japan to also declare war on the British Communist Alternative. Just find Malaya real quick. 75 days. And since they're communists, they're just gonna join the British Communist Alternative. No going around that. And Dutch East Indies have finally capitulated. Interesting. Now please just declare war on the British Communist Alternative. I beg of you. Interesting things are happening here. Japan actually is at war with the Chinese Soviet Republic, but nobody else. So Japan actually did do something after all. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Oh god, our naval invasion is ready and our war goal's ready, but now they're supply-less as fuck. And yep, we're getting poached already. Holy shit. My fleet is patrolling but isn't interfering for some ungodly reason. Yeah, we're we can't do anything. Those divisions just disappeared as well, I think. Mutiny is in the army. I don't blame them. Alright, next let's do Treaty of Manila, which gives us a joint faction tension limit minus 80% and gives us economic growth, apparently. Great. And Chile has declared war on Bolivia Izquierdista. They're not helping us right now. That's actually pretty bad as well. I need the US to like lock in and like start invading Europe. I swear, when you're in Europe and you're playing as the player and you're at war with the United States, they always find a way. They always find a way. But when it actually benefits you, they just don't do anything. Am I delusional for thinking that, or is that just true? Let's do modernization, which gives us construction speed plus 15%. Oh, and now we've run out of fuel. Okay. Let's do rehabilitation finance corporation. Less consumer goods, more factory repair speed, and more civilian factory construction speed. I really fucked up this campaign somewhere along the way. Let's do universal suffrage as well, giving us more political power gain, more stability, more research speed. Vanguard Chile demands we... No, I think I'm good actually. Okay, and they declare war on us. Okay, so Chile's at war with us now. I mean, they're already at war with the rest of our faction. It's not that big of a deal. Let's do Bill of Rights for veterans, which gives us more war support. It's in the shitter. I don't think this is saving the war support. And also gives us more recruitable population factor and more weekly war support. All right, let's do revision of tax laws now, which gives us less consumer goods and more political power gain. The Iranian Communist authority demand we surrender? I mean, I wish I could, but what are you gonna do to us? Is this a white peace? Bro, if this is a white peace, I'm so down. And as the war has progressed, we have been unable to achieve our goals in the time we set. True. In fact, those that we tried to invade have managed to push us back into our own lands. True. Wait, is that actually it? No, it's not. Okay, got it. It's only with Iran. Well, it was a gamble worth taking, I suppose. Next, let's do Department of Foreign Affairs. Okay, now our convoys are actually in the positive for the first time in like a year. Let's do economic nationalism, 4 more civilian factories. Honestly, that's just gonna make the coal situation even worse than it already is. Wow, Chile also declared war on the British Communist Alternative. Biggest mistake of your life, buddy. That's like the worst thing you could have done other than buying famous video game Concord. Austria-Hungary too have just been laying on their ass doing nothing, man. What have they done? Oh, yes, they've answered the prayers. Japan is at war with the British now. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, we love to see it. Okay, wait, let's try to get Malaya before they do, though. Let's do Philippine Naval Patrol now, which gives us various naval buffs that I'm not gonna go into because I'm kind of jaded at this point. Never mind. Japan's just completely eviscerating Malaya. We're probably not gonna be able to do anything here. Okay, well, that just means Japan's gonna have the resources that we're gonna trade for, I guess. Oh, and also Soviet Union include one Austria-Hungary. Perfect. That is really good. Get one last desperate thing. If this doesn't work, I'm resetting and retrying to campaign again. We are going to help Austria-Hungary defeat this communist scourge. If that is the last thing we do, then so be it. All right, now that I have authority relations with the United States, I can also do the Bell Trade Act, which gives us 2 more civilian factories. And thank God the Suez is open. That's a blessing. And also the Italian releasables were released as well. That's perfect. The Philippines will arrive in Europe through the 2 Sicilies and go up to the Papal States. Next, we're going to do the Pearl of the Orient Seas, which gives us more factory output, more dockyard output, more naval organization, less consumer goods, more max factories in the state, more civilian factory construction speed. Perfect. This is our comeback. We've arrived in Spain. Fret not, the Filipinos have arrived. We're literally like that gif of Mercy, you know, offering her hand. That is how significant this is. Let's also take La Coruña because the crown belongs to us. And there we go. Maximus Portugal has capitulated. Who has to die in this faction? Union Britain, Soviet Union, Soviet Iraq. That is actually so reasonable. That is so good. Soviet Iraq, I don't know why because they're literally a Soviet puppet, but that's reasonable. I think this is very, very winnable now. Let's push into the Soviet Union now. I like how one of the goals of the Hispanic coalition was to build the first atomic bomb. Yeah, as if. Yeah, in what universe? Holy shit, what an air battle going on here. 8,000 fighters against our 5,900 fighters. Well, not our, like, personally, but our side has 5,900. That is crazy. This faction is insane. Yeah, the entire front has 20 divisions per tile. This is tough. We would need, like, complete air dominance to even hope to push through these lines. Actually, they seem to be pushing into us, so this is actually pretty good war score farming that we're doing. I put my troops along the entire front to see where it's the most thin. The thinnest part is this part where they have just 8 divisions per tile, around 8 to 10 divisions per tile. We have air supremacy, but I think there's a level at which air supremacy doesn't really matter that much. Actually, they're like super weak, like strength wise as well. If we had supply here, we'd probably be able to punch through here. Yep, we are able to punch through here. Come on, first big push. That didn't really go into anything because we ran out of supply, but we are pushing them back. That is a positive thing. All right, let's examine the entire front again. Oh, wait. Big encirclement in the making here. If we can pull this off, we are the best country in the world. We are the best country in the world. Yep. Well, Philippines the best country in the world. There we go. What is that? 50 like encircled divisions here? Hey, you heard it here first, folks. Like, what? The Philippines are just the best country in the world. Like, there's just no debate, really. And another encirclement facilitated by the Philippines. The Philippines are the strongest country in the universe. Aliens could come to Earth, thus implying that they discovered, space travel, obviously. But the Philippines would still be greatest, most strongest country in the world. And the scary thing is, it wouldn't even be close, really. Let's just keep doing encirclements. Yes! Yes! Alright, take all the credit for the encirclement. Come on. Man, I really want to make tanks, but we just don't have steel, like, at all. Should I just bite the bullet and just import, like, a bunch of steel? Maybe. I might need to do that. And yeah, Austria-Hungary seems to be pushing into Soviet Union. The air supremacy is kind of insane. Yeah, Austria-Hungary is an absolute beast, man. No one can stop them. Alright, Stalingrad has fallen. I mean, Vladivostok fell a while ago. So now we're probably just gonna have to take, like, Baku, Leningrad as well, definitely. And they're gonna be done very soon, I think. Game froze, which means, yep, the Soviet Union is dead. To get extra credit, let's just close off these encirclements. Let's finish off this final pocket up here. What has Japan been doing? Yeah, they're pushing into India. They're doing their part. I don't know why I'm concerning myself about others doing their parts when I'm literally just like doing nothing. I'm probably like the least helpful member of the alliance right now. And there's a pocket. Let's close that off. And there we go. One of the great majors of the British Communist Alternative, Soviet Iraq, one of their powerhouses has capitulated. Alright, we finally cleared out the Middle East here. And now I think their only major is the Union of Britain. Okay, so what I think we're gonna do is... that's a lot of naval mines. We're going to do transport planes and paratroopers. Yep, that's like the only thing I can think of. You think we're challenging the British fleet? What a hilarious thought, yeah. Alright, next we're gonna do to focus Malayo-Polynesia because it gives us claims on pretty much, so, you know, like Malaya and stuff. And we're probably gonna be able to get it for cheaper. And there we go. New Delhi has fallen, and that is it for India. Alright, now that we've done Polynesia, masters of the Pacific, because that's totally what we are. Yeah, we're masters of the Pacific, guys. All right, now that we've done masters of the Pacific, yeah, now we're Austronesian Commonwealth. Yeah, that's so cool. Ha ha ha. We are so hip and cool, and we are the best country in the world. Next, we're new thalassocracy, which gives us 6 naval dockyards, more fleet coordination, more dockyard output. All right, figured out transport planes. Let's start mass producing them. All right, now that we've done thalassocracy, we are like an empire of the sea, guys. We're so cool. We'll do Army Air Corps now because Air Force good. And if I do land in the UK, I do have a devilish plan. It's just going to be to farm them on a front line. Also, I'm not even too sure yet if I can do a paradrop operation from a country I only have military access in, but we'll find out, I suppose. I'm assuming it's going to work as the same way as naval invasions, that if you're at war with like the same people, then you can do it. All right, paratroopers are all trained up. Let's see if we can pull this off. I mean, if I can't, I'm all out of ideas. All right, let's try land. We have CAS, force attack, and trained paratroopers. It should be pretty simple. There we go. We landed in Ipswich. All right, are the Philippines the strongest country in the world? Yep, I think we are. Great. We are not going to push into Liverpool because I do want to make that a trap. No, I said don't push into... Guys, I said don't push into Liverpool. Okay, I guess I'll micro the rest of the UK here. Okay, so now I've set up 2 traps in Cardiff and Liverpool, and we're going to try to farm as much war score here as we can. Actually, let's revoke military access from the US. I don't want them to ruin my beautiful little traps. And then, yeah, they should just keep sending divisions into these 2 tiles, and we just keep killing them over and over and over again. Damn, did the British run out of people all of a sudden? What's going on? You guys had so many divisions. 147 to 500. Yeah, I guess their numbers did thin out a bit. God damn it, they're not sending their troops here anymore. I'm going to have no choice but to finish off the British, and I don't want to do that. Does the UK not know like what's happening to their country or something? Do we have to ping them on the Discord chat or something? Or like what's going on? And also, the longer this war goes on, the more of a stockpile we can build up with the UK's resources. That's also an advantage to keeping this war going for a bit. Yeah, no, I don't think we can farm for that much longer, guys, unfortunately. Right now we'd get 12% of the war score, which isn't too bad, but I'd like a bit more considering Austria-Hungary's getting 50%. How much is Japan getting? 18%. Oh, that's tough. Even the US is getting 15%. Yeah, we're getting a crumb. God damn it. Wait, why did he capitulate? Did I accidentally... I might have accidentally clicked without holding down the button that I have to hold down so that, that I don't take Liverpool. And now I've taken Liverpool. Fuck. That actually kind of makes me mauled a bit, but it's fine. It's okay. All right. The first peace deal of the whole campaign has been finished. It's 1951, by the way. Taken Malaya here. I've taken Argentina. I've taken Uruguay. I've puppeted Guyana there. I puppeted the UK and Yorkshire there because of coal and steel. But for now, I think I'm going to go finish off Vanguard Chile. I don't think they deserve to exist. I can propose a treaty of mutual assistance with the United Mexican States. Oh, they agreed. Great. And also Sudamerica Legionaria. Wait, they still exist somewhere? Oh, yeah. South Georgia. Sure. Let's ask them. They do not sign it. Why does everyone hate me so much, man? Let's propose unification with the United Mexican States. This will allow me to core all of Mexico. They refuse unifications. God damn it. Whatever. Let's just get a war goal against United Mexican States then. Wait, we can propose the mutual assistance treaty again. Can we just keep spamming them like this? Okay, now they accept unifications. I don't understand that. All right, well, that worked. that just straight up worked. And also, yeah, we've been reverted to the Hispanic Empire, but it's fine, really. What are you gonna do, sue me? Austria-Hungary declared war on the United Mexican State. Okay, where could Mexico possibly be anymore? Oh, yeah, the US puppet. Oh, interesting. So that means now the US is at war with Austria-Hungary. Okay, that's gonna make our invasion of USA not as hard as I thought it would be. And now we're gonna do the Philippine Air Force, more air mission efficiency and more air range. And let's just rid ourselves of Vanguard Chile real quick. And And yeah, there we go. Vanguard Chile has capitulated. Alright, so in the end, we took some Chilean provinces here. Let's propose unifications with Bolivia Izquierdista now. They refused. Let's make them leave. And then let's claim Bolivia as Hispanic territory. And then let's propose a treaty of mutual assistance again. They don't sign it this time. Okay, alright, we claim your territory as core territory. And we start justifying on you, and there's nothing you can do. You will rue the day that you chose to f with us. Okay, let's declare war. Would they really, though? Are the United States going to defend a communist country? You know what? Just this once, just to piss me off, they might. So I'm going to send an army up there. I mean, just to hold them for a few seconds if they do join. God, that's kind of annoying, though. Colombia leaves our faction. God damn it. Propose a treaty with Colombia. They do not sign it. Okay, we'll claim their territory as ours then. God, they have a lot of divisions piled up here. We might be playing with fire a bit here. Are they really going to enforce the Monroe Doctrine? Will they really? That's the question. No, they won't. Yeah, they're communists. There's no way. I thought for a second they might, but not. Let's return our territory to Sudamericana Regionaria, and let's claim Argentina as Hispanic territory. 100 days for a war goal, but they will literally not have any time to build up an army. They are completely screwed. Actually, they are democratic, so the US will probably enforce the Monroe Doctrine here. Our justification to take Argentina is done. I mean, the US is definitely gonna enforce the Monroe Doctrine here. Really? Are they not gonna? Do they just not care anymore? Have they been, like, jaded? Ah, there we go. Yeah, sure, declare war on us, buddy. You won't. Or you probably will. Yeah, you definitely will. I just don't really care. And they are probably gonna push us back just because they have so many divisions here. So we are gonna have to finish up in Argentina quite quickly. And there we go. Argentina's done. The US didn't even invite them to their faction. How rude of them. And now we core all of Argentina as well. Let's send our entire army up there now. The United States has already lost 1.2 million to us, while we have lost 330,000 to them. So pretty good ratio, all things considered. Oh, they actually encircled us. Okay. Hold on now. I may have underestimated them a bit too much. I've been taking them a bit too lightly. Arrogance is not something that I should be embracing right now. Okay, have they stopped spam pushing us? Okay, we might go into counterattack soon enough. We'll start producing armor here. Quite late, but you know, better late than never. You know what they say. Oh, finally, Japan declared war on China. I thought it would never happen at this point. Oh, and Japan's also at war with the United States. Actually, that's actually really good. Let's get a non-aggression pact with Japan. We can actually join the Japanese faction, the Japanese sphere. That sounds funny, but I do want to kill them later, so no. Okay, let's try to micro them a bit here. I think we also have buffs on core territory. Mexico's core territory now, so that's also working to our advantage quite well. Try to do a daring little encirclement here. If we can succeed this, I think the Philippines have the right to always consider themselves superior, and there we go. I'm sorry, but the Philippines are just like the better country. God, we don't even have armor yet, and we're pushing this well. This is embarrassing, USA. This is just mountaineers. Yet another encirclement. 4.3 million losses for them to us. And the lines here are starting to thin out. These encirclements are getting to them. The only reason I'm not doing a full frontal assault is because I think we don't have that much equipment stockpiled, so I don't want to run out of equipment. Encirclement in Phoenix, Arizona there. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep picking at them here. Slowly but surely, the lines will thin out more and more, and they will be completely done. And massive encirclement here once again. And we've isolated Baja California. Let's just take that. United Mexican States has capitulated. Also, we are probably gonna be taking a bunch of Pacific Islands in this peace deal. So let's do the focus. Take Pacific Islands. Wow, what an appropriate name for what I was just saying. And yeah, the US line has thinned a lot. I actually don't know where they could be more preoccupied. Here? Not really. All right, well, you asked for it. You're dead. San Francisco falls. Los Angeles fell a while ago. Also, the coal deficit. Yeah, coal. Mr. Coal. How do I get more coal? I don't know how to get more coal. I guess the answer would be to just defeat the United States and just steal all of their coal. Alright, big encirclement here as well. Not really an encirclement, you know what I mean. There are a lot of people are gonna die. Okay, that's what I mean when I say that. Okay, I guess I completely forgot about the south here because it's completely open, so don't mind if I just push through here, alright, buddy? And a double encirclement should be happening here. There we go. Another one, and another encirclement. They're so finished. The former puppet is about to surpass the master. And Washington has fallen. There we go. And we've stolen nuclear engines from them. And I think we also just stole the Manhattan Project. What did we just steal? I think we stole some naval project. I don't really care. And another encirclement here. They're so done. We're so close to greatness. Like, once we defeat the United States, I think we're pretty much unstoppable. And there we go. United States has capitulated. We have 74% of the war score. That pretty much means we have free reign to do whatever the hell we want. All right, peace deal's over. I took all of the things that were previously Spanish. I think I up a bit. I don't think Colorado not a Spanish thing. It kind of looks a bit wacky. I took Florida, you know, the usual stuff. I puppeted the rest of North America, province of Canada included. I also took Hawaii, of course. Gonna invade Colombia because that should be ours ideally. 130 days to justify on a core state? God damn. Now we can propose a treaty of mutual assistance with the Federation of Hispaniola. Oh, okay, they accept. That's good. Now, do you want to die? Oh, you do. Okay, that's good actually. Thank you. That makes my job much easier. And China has finally capitulated. Okay. Japan might be a bit hard to take out. Actually, no. If I just have to take out Japan itself, are they the only, like, relevant member in their faction? I think they are. There's no way Siam is a major, right? Alright, justification on Colombia is done. Die, please. 25 divisions in Bogota, but yeah, no one can stop us at this point. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna fight Austria-Hungary, but we could probably just beat their ass very, very easily, like, unironically. Oh, they declared war on us. Okay, I'm not ready, but I will try my best. I mean, I should have figured. They're literally declaring war on everybody in Asia, and we're sinking their fleet because we just have a big off fleet that we stole from everyone. All right, Colombia's capitulated. That's all of our cores, and they have a fleet too. Let's steal that. All right, let's send our entire army to Asia Pacific now. Our army has arrived in Asia Pacific. Taiwan, let's invade Taiwan. Let's please land in Taiwan. And there you go. Taiwan should be easily taken now. And we sunk their pride of the fleet. Nice shit. Damn, I never care about the Navy, but this is actually making me happy. I'm almost cracking a smile at this campaign. I feel like the grumpy character at the end of a children's animated movie. All right, I would invade Okinawa, but I'll be super honest, I'm a lazy f. I'm gunning straight for Nagasaki. Our enemies have laid 999 mines. Invasion penalty plus 49%? Actually, we're not gaining any dominance, and I'm assuming it's because of the mines, right? That probably would make sense. I guess I'll do a bit of mine sweeping then. Japan, if it wasn't for the mines, you would be dead right now. You would be so f***ing dead if it wasn't for the 800 mines that you have laid here. You psychopaths. I swear to God, if I get rid of all the mines and that wasn't the problem, I'm gonna be so angry. I mean, all the mines are gonna be gone soon, so I guess we're in for a surprise whenever that's done. Okay, there's 0 mines and our dominance is still not going up. That is so weird. Why would that be? Base value from ships on patrol missions, but both of them are on patrol missions. Yeah, because we can get naval dominance here just fine. Don't really understand why we can't get it anywhere. We can get it here too. We can literally get it anywhere but in the one sea I want to get it. Okay, now we have to okay, whatever. I can't deal with this right now. They probably built up their garrison so much while we were just fucking around. Yep, they have. Oh, God. No, we're not landing. Yep, we just lost 10 fucking divisions. Great. That's so funny. I love that so much. Let's train up our army and try again. I should have also done shore bombardment because apparently they buffed the shit out of that. Let's try again, and this time let's do naval invasion support. Let's get some shore bombardment in here, and we better land. I swear to God. And, yep, a very easy landing it seems, actually. There we go. Really good landing. All right, Japan, it's time to die. We're just gonna keep trying to relentlessly push through these naval crossings. I don't know how well that's gonna go. Actually, I have a pretty good idea. Let's just bait them here. All right, now they shouldn't have that much entrenchment, and our army is just superior, so we should be able to just power through them, hopefully. It's not going that well as I thought it would. I mean, we're getting shore bombardment, but they're really holding on well here. Like, holy shit. Look at all these critical building damage notifications. We are literally bombing Kokura to shit right now. Kokura is like an empty field at this point. How have we not pushed through? Okay, now we're stuck at the goddamn naval crossing again. I'm gonna lose my mind. Actually, I'm getting some shore bombardment here in Shimonoseki, and hopefully then that's gonna allow me to push. It's really hard. Holy shit. They're really good at defending this. I remember before this update, it was quite easy to just like push through there. Clearly that doesn't work anymore. So I think this calls for another naval invasion. All right, let's try to do a naval invasion. That didn't work, like, at all. That failed spectacularly. Oh, they actually pushed through here. Okay, interesting. Kind of grinds my gears, but it's okay. Oh, can we actually push through here? Oh, we've done it. Okay, getting into Shikoku is like an achievement, I guess, but it's also useless because we have other naval crossings to do to get onto the main isle anyway. Oh my God. Let's see if we can sneak through, actually. That is our only way, man. We just have to sneak through. Wait, we made it? We made it. It was that easy this whole time? Okay, they have no more supply. Come on. Oh, that's so many divisions dead. Come on. Holy shit. That's all I had to do? Push through this part? Really, Japan? Was that the answer? Was that the answer you're trying to guide me towards? Oh my God, it was this easy. It was this easy. easy the whole time. All I had to do was go down the goddamn southern path, and it was this easy. They just completely crumbled. I just can't believe it. I'm in complete disbelief. Also, I don't know how Japan's not dead. They would usually die after you take like Sendai maybe, but like they're actually lasting quite long. Are we gonna have to take Sapporo? I'm actually surprised. There we go. Japanese Empire capitulated. Took them a while. What? 660 oil in North Sakhalin? Or Kitakarafuto, I guess the Japanese name? How? What? They found like a fucking unlimited oil glitch up there. Alright, Treaty of Tokyo. And we've pretty much annexed all of the Pacific here because we have another formable that we can do. Mafilindo. We core all Indonesian and Malay states, Christmas Island, Cocos Island, Singapore, all of it. And now we have Japan as a puppet, Korea as a puppet, China as a puppet, India as a puppet, basically everything. We puppeted everything. Now we're called the Federation of Malayan Peoples, and we are probably the strongest country in the world right now. Also, let's justify on the UK real quick, because I do want a better naval base to invade Austria-Hungary. And I also stole like the entire Japanese fleet, so there's literally no way anyone can challenge us. And also now we have a core population of 190 million. Just thought it'd be a bit important to mention. Alright, fun fact, I can also integrate Siam, Indochina, and Burma. Wait, yeah, I should probably do that. I'm gonna build a bunch of shit in them and just integrate them. So yeah, no, 190 million isn't even the max core population. Yeah, it's kind of busted. Alright, declare war on the UK. Kill them now. There will be no more beans on toast, unfortunately. Start justifying on Austria-Hungary too. Yeah, UK just really has no chance. We are way too powerful. Alright, now Malayan Britain is a bit bigger, and we will now focus on invading Austria-Hungary. Treaty of Brussels. What the hell's going on? Why is there a Treaty of Brussels? I don't care about the Russian Federation. I'll choose neutrality. Yeah, no, our faction just got completely... Were we considered like the American faction because we have the United States? That's fair, honestly. Alright, well, we don't have a faction anymore. That's great. I think we lost our allies in Ecuador and Panama, but it is what it is. The Russian Federation took my friends away from me. We have been embargoed by the German Reich. Bro, you're literally Hitler. I don't care. Bro, Jeffrey Dahmer told me he didn't want to come to my house anymore. I'd probably be relieved. Our justification for taking Palau is done. Of course, we will be doing much more than just taking Palau. Yeah, we're just gonna deploy all these planes made by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. You know, just a casual, like, 20,000 maybe. Yeah, let's just get another casual, like, maybe, you know, 10,000 casts should suffice, really. I don't think we need much more. It's totally not because my finger is tired of clicking. Declare war, and let's just naval invade. Should be quite simple. And yep, easy landing. There we go. Flood in the army, push east, and this army will push west. Let's annex the 4th Burmese Empire, and we're just gonna integrate them real quick. And that changes our flag, actually. Now we are the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Huh, interesting. I don't think that was on the list. I guess I can call in my puppets. I mean, they should help a bit. And let's annex Siam as well, integrate them. And now all we have to integrate is Indochina, but I think Austria-Hungary owns Indochina. Yeah, the reckless push isn't going as well as I thought it would. We have lost more than the Austro-Hungarians, but it should be just fine. Okay, hold on. Let's pause the armies a bit. They are kind of grinding our meat, and I don't like it when they grind our meat. So we're gonna pause the armies a bit, figure out why we're not pushing. Let's just let them push into us for a little bit, see how that goes. Okay, my conclusion is that we just need more casts. You know, that's just always the answer. I'm not gonna micro, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna add more casts, okay? I'm gonna add more casts, and our armies are gonna win every battle. I'm not gonna better myself. I'm not gonna think of a strategy. I'm just gonna put more numbers in the Excel sheet. Okay, so that didn't work. I'm just gonna micro. Fine, whatever. Great faction from Revolutionary Cuba. Wow, Cuba, you had an idea to make a faction? Wow, what a revolutionary idea. Yeah, Cuba, we should make the Cuban bloc. Yeah, that's such a cool faction, Cuba. Yeah, like, they just beat the fuck out of us. I don't know how. I have like 10 billion casts in the air. I don't know how to get anything done, let alone beating our ass this much. I just don't know. I just don't understand. Now we have fucking mutinies in the army too. I mean, I don't blame them because we haven't been able to do anything, really. Apparently we can integrate all these Pacific islands. Sure, man, no one lives on these. Man, remember when I thought this was going to be like a quick and easy war? Although I miss those days. I really do. Doing micro in 1960 should be considered like a violation of my human rights. I must have done something wrong because now all I'm getting are human wrongs. Alright, Habsburg, Spain has capitulated. Finish off these pockets, please. Alright, Spain is ours again. Great, fantastic. Now we have a free army to pile even more shit onto this front. Finally. An encirclement here on this front. When's the last time this has happened without them interrupting us? Kill them all, Please massacre them. Take Denmark now. Launch a nuclear strikes to Budapest, Vienna, and Berlin. Hopefully all of them land. Berlin explodes. Vienna explodes. Budapest fails. But slowly but surely they're gonna run out of manpower and planes and everything. And I will be so happy. Let's nuke Munich, Budapest, and Brno again. Munich misses. Budapest lands. Brno misses. Nuke Prague, please. And it missed. Great. All you had to do was drop a damn bomb and you failed. Explode them now. Explode them. All of them land. No pushes have been made in the last few months. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna end soon though. We're almost there. And we're at a coal deficit of 5,000. Yeah, we're just gonna have to cope. Nuke Pozossi or whatever the f. Kill them. Encirclement. Massive encirclement. Right now they're at 19 million casualties. Let's see how much this increases it by. We finished off the encirclement. They're now at... Wow, that was actually kind of disappointing. That was not that many troops. Well, there's like 30 more divisions to kill there. Even more to kill here. Duchy of Tuscany dies. You know who else is gonna die soon? Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary is gonna die soon. We're almost at Budapest. Let's get to Budapest lest I start feeling a sharp pain in my chest. Ha ha ha. That rhymed. I'm so funny and cool. Can we please take Budapest? Please, please. That's all I want. The game froze. Is it over? Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. It's over. Oh, it's over. Oh my god, it's over. It's over. The peace deal is over. These are the final borders. And no, it's not because the AI took anything and cucked me. No. All of these choices, all of these things you see, they were decided by me. I decided that Southeast Japan owns Germany. I decided that Revolutionary Cuba owns Czechoslovakia. I decided that Panama owns Austria and Switzerland. I decided that Italy is now Haiti. I decided that Africa is now like this. I decided all of this. All of it I decided 2 minutes ago. Brazil owns Portugal like they should, and I've made the Regional Defense Council of Aragon a puppet, because now I can propose unification with them, and they're gonna say yes because they're my puppet. Look at that. And now we're back. We're back to being the Hispanic Empire, and we've also cored Spain. Wow, great. Well, guys, I think this is where we're gonna end this video. I've completely lost it. I think I lost a part of me today. I don't think I'm ever gonna be the same. And yeah, all these formables that we formed today, quite overpowered. I think I got a pretty unlucky start with like the British Communist alternative. But yeah, we end out with a core population of 278 million people. Pretty damn big. And keep in mind, that's not even the max population because I didn't get Ecuador and Panama. And yeah, basically the entire world is in the Cuban bloc, a faction that I'm not the leader of for some ungodly reason. But yeah, no, Philippines, first time playing it, I don't know, it was frustrating, but also very rewarding. It's kind of fun. And I would play it again. It is a very interesting playstyle. I've never really experienced anything like it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, subscribe, hype the video or whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Good night. Hello, post-editing me here. Wow, that was a depressing one. Holy shit. But yeah, thank you to members Flameman1995, Lars Morales, Yobokianos, Michael Raptor, Nate, Loyalholic, Sleepy Saim, Alex Dank, Joey Sarg, username Matt, Maratz, KK Netty, A0 Cube, Lars Niemeyer, Rom Ramsey, MaxiBoy23, Leo Polygon, Janky Jim, Der Kaiser von Ost, Halit Burakaya, Joseph Stalin, Ben TX, Blue Cat, Chris Tibbs, Jakub Pechizlek, Lisbeth, Roga, Manta Shrimp, Matthew Jones, Brock Weisenhofer, The Real Robert, Degaway, Jazzort, Elblas, Einfak Lucas, Demand69, No Just No, Freeman, Divine, The Chinese Characters, Auden HD, Anger Washer, Femboy, Airsoy, Cartonsu, Firefox, Dr. Dark, Christopher Hollingsworth, Giga Shrek Chad, Kool-Aid Man, Labiam, J-Dog the Dude, Alberto, Lucas Evangard, Wendigussi, Casey, Retta Trotsky, False Panther 51, Colonoscopy Adventure, Pine, Artongo, Orbital Fox, Jalix 500, The Were Lizard, Cassie Sketches, Trey Lengiel, Clever Bitten, Little Shawzy, JDMB Anarchist, Adiel Dermatash, Mike the Red, and Delta. And of course, thank you to patrons Raimi New, Nicholas Green, Lars, Von Caver, Pengaroom, Liam O'Connor, Lennon was a power bottom, and Midnight Ace. Again, thank you all for your endless support, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.